Hey everybody, Brooks from Track Times here. It is go time. We're heading out to the half-mile event at Ocala. As you can see, the 720's gone. On the transport, heading up there to meet us up. We're taking the Tesla Model S P100D, and we're gonna head up and do some half-mile stuff. We got Parker coming in from LA. He brought his Huracan to run the half-mile as well, and he's about to get here right now. We'll head out.
We're in our way to Ocala, half-mile.
Yep.
See, we got a stop at Fort Drum for 20 minutes to charge, and then we're gonna arrive in Ocala 16%.
Yeah, we got a supercharger there too, so we'll be able to top off.
Parker's here too.
Yeah,
hey Parker.
up,
there he is.
We're gonna do a little rematch.
Yeah,
No, we don't need to do that.
Tesla versus.
Why not? Why not, Parker?
That's all good. I mean, no, we'll do it.
Double rematch, right? We got 720 versus Huracan, and then Tesla versus Huracan.
Yeah, I've got nothing to lose in that race because I've already lost. So.
Yeah, but I lost the last race in the Model X, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, so you won last. I had to leave the Tesla here overnight to charge up. Luckily, Ocala's got some superchargers here. But man, it's cold, so we're gonna grab the car, pick up the guys, head out to the half mile, unload the 720. Let's get some runs in. Weather's great. It's like 32 degrees. It's gonna be awesome. Go put that in
Who
there.
needs that trailer when you have the Tesla as a support vehicle, right?
Oh! We spun big time.
Spun like crazy.
I was filming, ready for that, and it still caught me off guard.
Alright, we're just setting up at the half mile. We got JR Garage, we got Parker.
What's up?
F12, McLaren 720S, supercharged Huracan, 918 Spyder just pulled up. We are ready to go.
It's gonna be a good day.
Probably a few minutes before we get out there and actually race. At the half mile, I'm here with CC's got the incredible 918 Spyder. Everyone's want to see 720S for 918 Spyder. We each made a pass, both spinning off the line. You did 169? 169. And I did 168.5. So within a half a mile an hour, this race is going to be pretty good. We're going to go give it a try right now. We're just gonna stomp on it, I guess, so we don't launch. Or I mean, it depends. Like,
Right. Yeah, it's really not all that much. You have to be careful with this stuff. It's really thin. It's not like that. That stuff there is basically that. The other ramp.
so we're gonna get him this time or what?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough.
It's tough, right? So how was that race?
2 races, 918 Spyder versus 720S. Both times, we both spun, but that all-wheel drive hooks way better and spun less and put quite a few cars you'll see in the video. But top end wise, it's within 1 mile an hour. 918 Spyder's got a little edge of about 1 mile an hour more than the 720S. I think that's what's going to be the rest of the day. All right, next up we got 918 Spyder, Tesla P100D. 918's been spinning off the line. And actually the Tesla on the way here spun a little bit too, and it never spins, so it's gonna be really interesting. I got this thing full Ludicrous Plus, battery's hot and ready. I'm hoping I can keep up to 60, maybe get them to 60 miles an hour, and then watch them blow by me. Let's see what it does.
All right, Tesla versus 918. Let's see how this goes.
That's what I told him.
Porsche is passing right now. Oh, God. 170 for the Porsche, 139.23 for the Tesla.
mode because it took too long to stage.
Yeah.
So 0 to 60 was only 3 seconds, but I was still ahead of him for a little while. But usually it's 2.5 seconds.
And then he just flew by you.
Yeah, he just flew by
1
me.
mile an hour.
I did 139.8.
No.
60?
No, him.
Oh,
What mile an hour did he pass you?
Oh, like yes, 80 or something like that. Yeah. And it didn't launch.
Yeah. By launch.
Yeah, well, he sat there for too long and fell out of launch mode. There's nothing I can do. So 0 to 60 was 3 seconds versus 2.5, which it usually gets.
There you go.
So it's still gonna be fun. All right, so just a little post-race wrap-up with the McLaren 720S and Tesla P100D trying to take down the 918 Spyder, and as you can see, that was not the case. And I don't have all the numbers for the 918 Spyder, but I do have the race that we ran heads up, and the half mile an hour for the 918 Spyder was 169.81 miles an hour, and the 720S did 168.53 miles an hour. So just over a 1 mile an hour advantage for the 918 Spyder. However, if you look at the splits, half mile and quarter mile for between the McLaren 720S and the 918 Spyder, quarter mile for the 720S 136, half mile 168. That is a difference of 31.72 compared to 140 mile an hour in the quarter mile for the 918 Spyder and 169 and a half mile. That's 29.5. So that is a 2 mile an hour advantage for the McLaren on the back half of the track. What does that mean? Well, I guess from a roll, it's possible that the McLaren could indeed pull on the 918 Spyder. Unfortunately, the conditions at the runway were just too dusty for the McLaren to even hook. The car was spinning uncontrollably. It was hard to keep it straight. And I had the V-Box in the car and got some numbers. 0 to 60 came up in 5.1 seconds, which is the worst I've ever seen for the McLaren. 0 to 108 seconds, 0 to 150 in 13.6 seconds, as you saw in the video. Now, I've run the half mile on a different surface before using the V-Box, and numbers I got there were 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, 0 to 105.4 seconds, and 0 to 150 in 11 seconds. Now, sometimes the McLaren, when it spins so much, does pull the power back a little bit. At the end of the day, it's a heads-up race. The conditions were there, and the all-wheel drive and that 918 Spyder was really, really hard to beat. The Tesla did hang with it for a little bit, but man, once it got past a certain mile an hour, it just got absolutely destroyed by the 918 Spyder. So a good thing about the V-Box is when I was comparing the V-Box times at the half-mile event compared to what wannaGOFAST timing equipment was showing, it was within 1 mile an hour. So the V-Box was reading about 1 mile an hour higher than the traps at the event was showing. At the end of the day, the 918 Spyder is just unbelievable. It's one car I would really hope to own one day. Unfortunately, the prices are just astronomical right now. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. However, the McLaren 720S at its price point, and you can't even actually buy a new 918 Spyder anymore. So I think the 720S does a really good job outperforming just about anything in its price class, plus cars much more expensive. Also want to give a special thanks to the folks out at Wheels Boutique and ANRKY Wheels for their hospitality at the track. They had an incredible race rig out there. They transported the 720S up and back safely, and just a great bunch of guys, and you should really check out their wheels. They got an awesome lineup of specialty wheels, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. That's it for this video. Upcoming races, we also ran a lot more runs at the half mile. We got races and rematches versus Parker at Vehicle Virgins. 720S versus Supercharged Huracan. We got Tesla P100D versus Huracan. ANRKY Wheels was there. We raced their Ferrari F12 with the 720S. Got some races with their Wraith, Rolls Royce, and their Shelby truck. All those videos are coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed to get notifications when those come about. Other updates is Ford GT. I got my Ford GT ordering kit. The order is in, and I should be taking delivery of the Ford GT in the next 3 months. I have a video coming out soon which will go over all the details, the colors, the spec, and the ordering process. So make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching.